Good morning. And I want to wish all of the ladies and all of those who were mother figures a happy Mother's Day. All those who were mother figures that instilled their motherly instincts, and sometimes there were males that had to stand in when mothers weren't available. So, this is Brother T again from the Led by the Lord channel, coming to you this Mother's Day. And my message today is lifting up our mothers. From mommy to mom to mother to grandmother, and last but not least, great-grandmothers. All endearing titles. But we have all used one or more of these titles from childhood to adulthood and into old age. Now, when some people are living longer, there is nothing unusual to have a 60-year-old with a 90-year-old mother. In so many cases, our mothers have been our rocks. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 25. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. And sometimes we don't understand the strengths that our mothers have, because some of her strengths she has to hide to protect us, her children. Sometimes allowing herself to be mistreated, all to protect us, her children. Now, it's a beautiful thing to take mom out or buy flowers or visit on Mother's Day, but we should honor our mothers every day. If it wasn't for them and their sacrifices, we wouldn't be here to honor them. Now, let me say this, that it didn't have to be a biological mother. It could have been anyone that was a mother figure in our lives. As babies, they fed us, clothed us, protected us, spent many sleepless nights worrying about us, spent many sleepless nights worrying about us. And I believe these motherly instincts started with Eve, with her sons Cain and Abel, to Hannah, with her son Samuel. It was not only mothering, but being a mother, but this they considered an obligation. These women, considered it an obligation, and this obligation continues on today in mothers and how they mother their children. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. The teaching of kindness is on her tongue. We all know that when she opens her mouth, there will be wisdom and teaching, sometimes punishment, but most of the time, kindness and direction. Mothers passing on experience that we have had in our lives. Mothers passing on experiences that they have had in their lives and what the Lord wants them to do with that knowledge. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 9. Only be careful and watch yourselves closely so that you do not forget the things your eyes have seen or let them fade from your heart as long as you live. Teach them to your children and to their children and to their children after them. A charge to mothers to pass on wisdom. And their strength I can remember my mother hanging clothes on the line in the middle of the winter. And before she could get into the house, the clothes would freeze and be frozen on the clothesline. Her hands had to be freezing, but this was part of my mother's obligation to her children. And I'm sure it was worthy in the sight of the Lord. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 31. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. So let our mothers' work speak for them. All the things our mothers did in their lives have yet to do in our lives, or didn't do, or weren't able to accomplish in their lives. The Lord has kept a record of their lives, and He has ours, and He will, and we will all be subject to His judgment one day. So the Lord has seen all that our mothers have done, all that they wanted to do and couldn't do, all the things that they hoped for, and all the things that they were able to accomplish, and they were thankful to God for those accomplishments. But the Lord knows all of this. It's all in His book. And we will all be subject to His judgment one day. But until that time, let us lift up, honor, love, and cherish our mothers on this and every day. Not only Mother's Day, but every day. Cherish the mothers that sacrificed for us, who sometimes were treated badly, but it was only to protect us. We know what our mothers went through. We know what has happened behind closed doors at times to our mothers. We know this. And we should be thankful and thank the Lord that our mothers had to persevere sometimes in order to protect us. But the Lord was with them, and the Lord was with us. So have a blessed and safe Mother's Day. And this is Brother T from the Led by the Lord channel, asking you to pray for me again, and I surely shall pray for you. And you have a blessed day. Amen and amen.